Hi guys, this is B1 from Dead Z Gaming, and today we are going to do a 15-minute review of Terraria. Terraria is a new game. It's been out for about 3 or 4 days on the Xbox 360. It's been out for a few years on PC as far as I know. The PC version has got a lot more to it, but the Xbox has just been introduced to this. And as far as I can tell, what I've played, the game is actually like a 2D Minecraft. There's a lot of mining, there's a lot of cutting down trees and crafting, which personally I love. Minecraft was a really big favourite of mine. I still play it now again with a lot of friends, and we made some crazy stuff on it. So I was hoping that we could play this and I would show you a bit of it. My character, B1, so let's rock and roll with that. I've made 2 worlds at the moment. I will show you B2 and we shall just start the game. The game itself I actually really like. It seems really simple. Some of the characters are all in a very 8-bit old Sega style, which I love. This is Castle B1. This is what I've built so far in my little lovely world. As the game goes on, your inventory is up in the left. You gain different weaponry, axes, hammers. I've just broken that wall there, so I'm just going to repair it. And as you progress through the game, you get more weapons. You can actually get armor and other various items, such as potions and so forth. If I press Y, I go into my inventory. These are all the items I have right at this moment. As you collect items, you gain more and more, and you can use the items to craft, to build better things, and also unlock new crafting options by building things, a workbench, an anvil, a furnace, all the various items like that. Crafting is quite simple. You have a menu that's split into 6 different slots. Each slot mainly focuses on various things. The first one is like workbenches, torches, wooden platforms, and all that kind of stuff that you can use to decorate your house or build houses. The second one is a wooden hammer. That is the only thing I can create at the moment because I'm quite early in the game, even though I've played it for at least 4 hours. This is where you will craft all your items and all the and other various things. The third one is guns and swords and other ways to kill things. This is the most fun part of the game. There are very extensive various types of weaponry. Initially you have bows and swords, but as the game goes on you get rocket launchers, you get star cannons is the one thing I read about somewhere, and you get basically some really kick-ass weaponry that will help you fight the monsters in the game. The next one is crafting. You can craft armor, and then it's potions. Potions have different buffs that power you up, can restore life, and basically make your life in Terraria a little more easier when you're exploring. And the last one is leather. I'm not too sure about the last one. I think that's for vanity items. Vanity items you can equip to your character. I'll just show you this now. You have 4 different slots. You've got buffs, which are buffs that are active at that time. Buffs are things like attack up, being able to double jump, other various abilities like that. Equip is items that you equip, obviously, duh, and they give you bonuses for what you have equipped. Basically, if you want higher defenses, you will equip more armor. You can equip claws or other items, your attack, and other various things like that. Vanity is like the opposite to equip. You can equip vanity items and they mainly just make you look different. They help you stand out in the world. The character creation itself, which I will go back and show you in a few minutes, is very extensive in the first place. You can make a male or female character, and I will cover the rest when we get there. But it really opens up being able to make you a unique character. The last one is defense, and defense items, again, defense, like armor. Housing, this is all the people who who, when you build a house, you're not just building for yourself, you're also building for a lot of NPCs who actually roam the world of Terraria. The first guy who you will meet, pretty much 100% of the time when you're playing it, is the guide. My guide is called Luke. As I found out previously whilst playing this game with friends and family, when the person dies, they will always be replaced with another person. I think on the one game, our guides actually died 4 times, and then it was replaced with a 5th one who actually we built a house for, and he survived and lived a full and proper life, had kids. No, nothing like that happens as far as I know in this game. Literally, they just sit in the houses and they provide different buffs and abilities for your characters. Now, going back into the game, I will show you more of Castle B1. I've built various rooms. Here's Luke. How do, homie? And if we go outside, as you can see, there's trees and sky and some very nice scenery, all done in an 8-bit style. I've just equipped my sword, and I will show you what combat is. You pull the trigger, and you kill whatever in front of you. As you notice, those bunny rabbits exploded in a spectacular fashion, and it's actually quite gory. As you can see, well, as you could see before they faded into nothing, they had a lot of red on them, so which was very nice. Okay, I can't get up there, but luckily I crafted some wooden platforms which I can use I can place down. Carry on my adventure up this hill. Whilst you go up, well, whilst you travel the world, you will obviously find you will find minerals such as stone. Here, I will use my pickaxe to mine some stone and some dirt. I'll carry on. Same with trees. Trees, they mine slightly different from Minecraft when you're playing that game. If you cut at the bottom of a tree, the whole tree will fall down, like so. You essentially collect 5 or 6 different pieces of wood from one tree. This helps when you are building houses. It stops you spending so much time cutting down each of a tree. Now, as I will demonstrate as we drop down here. Here is a pot. Smash the pot, you get different items. Sometimes you don't strike lucky and you don't get anything. So if you look just to the right of the screen, there is a gel. Gels are one of the first enemies you will face. This one is a blue gel. It's slightly more powerful than the first one you'll see, which is a green gel. They have followed a lot of RPG traditions, and they have stuck to basically using the same enemy template and just changing the colour. Let's go down this hill and go down here and kill this blue slime, or he will not kill me. I'll use my boomerang, which I found whilst going through a cave. As you can see, I'm a pretty terrible shot, even with something that comes back in an arc. There we go, killed him. You get coins. Right at the moment, I can't use coins for anything, as far as I know. But as the game carries on, you get a merchant arrive in your village, and you can buy things off him. You can even buy crafting stations and other various things that you would normally have to get the resources to build. See, that green slime just ate that bunny rabbit, which was in a very spectacular blob fashion. Green slimes are pretty easy to kill. The only problem is they jump about a lot and they can get a bit tricky to pinpoint. If you've noticed, the game itself is getting a bit darker now. On night times, zombies actually arrive and things called demon eyes. I think as the game goes on, more enemies arrive on the night times, and I will show you those. I'll go into the crafting station and I will build myself. This game is very big on numbers. Just crafting 4 or 5 of one item suffice, and you end up you had more. So that's why I've built 54 torches. Torches come in useful when you're exploring, especially if you don't put them down as you're going through caves. As you can see, you can equip them and you can use it to light your way about. The only issue is you cannot equip any of them. And if I switch to my sword, my sword ends up basically my sword basically ends up unequipping my torch, which in a way, when enemies arrive and enemies decide to attack, it becomes a bit of a pain because you can't actually see where they are. Now if I drop down here, this is a little tunnel network I've been working on, and I am waiting to see if I can find various items around. Ah, you see, here is a giant worm. This is the first ever time I've encountered one, so I hope I don't do too bad, and I hope he doesn't kill me. But either way, I don't think he was a very happy chappy. Okay, let's just carry on. Ah, okay. So obviously he doesn't like me digging around this area, but I'm damaging him as I'm swinging my pickaxe. So hopefully if he comes at me again, there we go, I've killed him. As you can see, when it's dark, it gets very difficult to fight the monsters in a certain area. The only issue I can see with this game is as the mining, if you start new worlds, I guess the mining can get very repetitive and get quite boring. But the fact is that the exploring doesn't. There's so much to actually find in the world of Terraria. You can spend a long time finding various things. From what I have heard, especially if you don't know what you're doing, very much like me, I've never played the PC version. I'm new to the Xbox version. I'm a Terraria virgin completely. But I've been told that if you don't know what you're doing in the game, you can actually wander around for a very, very long time, and basically get lost and end up dying a horrible grisly death. Just going to head back up and show you the night time, as the game changes considerably in the night. On the night time, stronger creatures arrive, and you pretty much need your wits about you. There is a reason why you build shelters. Nothing to do with just keeping warm and cozy. So as I head out into the pitch black of the dark night, I'm going to equip a torch. See a bit better? Yeah. Hello, bunny rabbit. Head up this steep incline of a hill. Ah, here is one of our good old friends. One of our good old foot soldiers of the dead. Mr. Zombie. Zombies themselves are pretty horrible. And he'll probably kill me because I can't get back up. There's a rookie mistake there, but as they say, just persevere, carry on. There we go, got 60 copper coins from that young fella. You just saw there was a zombie just to the right of that area. That's actually part of the tunnel network I've been building. Let's mine our way up through here. As time goes on and I get more experience in Terraria, I will post videos and give you an update of how my world is doing, and hopefully anybody decides to ever add me on here, we'll most likely go on adventures together and have a good time. Right now I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to go to the main menu. Okay, I'll click play game and create character. Characters come in two genders. Obviously a bit X-rated with that. But if you click male, you get to pick haircuts, hair types. Let's go for no haircut one. And there's a very wide selection of colours to choose from. This is for your hair, for your jacket, as well as your other clothing. Let's go for yellow. Eye colour changes as well. Let's go yellow. Let's make him a suit. Actually, let's go back and let's make him for the sake of being a badass. Skin colour, again, you can go for a weird and wacky. You can go red if you want. White. Shirt colour, let's go blue. Let's go Vegeta. It's a style. Pants colour, black. There we go. You can even change the colour of your shoes. Difficulty, there are 2 difficulties. 3 actually. There's normal, drop money on death. Difficult, drop all items on death, which adds a bit of a risk, and there is hardcore, which actually gives permadeath to the game. As far as I know, there is actually a boss in the game which, when you defeat him, which he's actually the main boss of easy mode, when you beat him, he actually auto-enables hardcore, meaning that if you're playing the game through on normal, and you're just used to dying, dropping money on death, permadeath becomes threat after killing this boss. Everywhere I have seen and heard tips of, they say gather as much items as you can, gather as much money as you can, and basically make the best items you can for the end boss and before you permadeath is activated after destroying this boss. Right, I will leave without creating a character, yes. I'm happy with just the B1. I hope you have enjoyed my little intro to Terraria. I hope that in the future I can bring you more videos. Some will be split screen as I will be playing with family, or some will be online because I'll be playing with friends. Hopefully I will be able to get as many people on playing as once, and we will all be wearing different armour, and we can actually show you the full extent of going on your merry quests in Terraria. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is B1, and pixelated B1 with his lovely red hair, signing out.